Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did I say welcome? Yes, welcome, 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 everyone, to our 100K Experience Retreat webinar. Here tonight, we are going to explain how you can get involved in the retreat and all the amazing juiciness that Desislava, aka the branding queen, and myself, Simone Vincenzi, aka the Italian stallion, have prepared for you. What are you laughing at? Just because I called myself the Italian, no one else calls me the Italian stallion. At least I can call myself the Italian stallion. Guys, if you're joining right now, can you please leave us a comment so then we can see who you are? Just say hi. Leave us a comment in the chat. Daisy, do you want to say something? I know I haven't got you to say anything so far. Just say something here.
Oh, why, thank you. That's so kind of you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for joining from, I'm going to call myself the branding queen too, because now that you've called yourself the Italian stallion, I just have to. So welcome from the branding queen and the Italian stallion. We're so excited to have you here tonight. We're going to keep this short and to the point, and we're going to answer all of your questions. So prepare them now.
Fantastic. So we're going to get started in the presentation immediately with the slides so you can see the magical place that you're going to experience in in January. But first of all, I want you to write down what would you like to get out from this retreat. If you were to attend, if you were to come, what is the number one reason why you want to attend? Can be for the experience, can be for the things that you want to get out in terms of your business. We want to know. Why do we want to know? Because we care. That's why. Oh, I can hear you saying, oh, that's brilliant. Desislava wants to see a slot. That's brilliant. We want to see slots. All right. Shall we start with the slides, Des? What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, here you go. Guys, can you please let me know in the comment if you can see the slides? If you can see the slides, please give me a whoop whoop here in the comment, so then we can get started with the presentation. Give me like a whoop, 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 whoop in the comment if you can see the slides. Yeah, we have, Desislava is the only one who can see the slides. Yeah. Yelena says you want to generate 100K in 2019, as it crazy might sound. Whoop, whoop, everyone. AJ, thank you very much, guys. So we can get started. This is what you can expect. This is what you can expect. It says, hello, sexy entrepreneurs. Thank you very much, Sandy. So we are going to introduce a very brief introduction about us for the people that don't know us. And then we are going to talk about the fantastic island of Koh Samui. It's piece of paradise. We're going to introduce also what you can experience, what you're going to get by being part of the 100K Mastermind. And we're going to explore, Desislava is going to share with you what she's going to cover in her part, which is going to be branding and digital marketing and audience building. And then I'm going to talk to you about what you're going to learn in the area of sales, team building, and optimization, which is a system in particular, which is something that I know many of you are looking at. Yes, Sandy can see the slides. Are we in Thailand yet? If not, why not? Yes, Sandy, very good question. Very, very good question.
Soon, Sandy, soon.
So Desislava, how about you introduce yourself for the people that, for the very few people probably in the world that don't know you?
If there's anybody here who doesn't know me or whoever is watching the replay, hi everybody, my name is Des. Well, it's not, but please call me Des because it will just make your life so much easier. I'm a brand strategist, which in human language basically means that I help businesses make more money with the power of branding and digital marketing by default, because one cannot exist without the other, which is why on this retreat, I'll be covering both branding and digital marketing, because covering just one of those topics means everything is left incomplete. And we don't want that. Some of the things that I don't know if you should know, but why not, about me is that I became location independent very soon after I started my business. I'm talking 2 months, which I guess is very impressive. Hashtag awesome. And I'm an international speaker. I just did my first out of a few, hopefully, TEDx talks in TEDx Guatemala City. Whoop, whoop. And then I recently became a contributor to Entrepreneur Magazine. And I'm not a published author like Simone is with his 3 badass books, but I have been published in a book. So there you go. I'm a published author.
Fantastic.
Any questions about any of this? Let me know in the comments. Until then, we move over to Simone's introduction.
Thank you very much. Yes, you are a badass branding queen, Des, and we've been knowing each other for many years. Now, about me, I turn experts into authorities. I actually run 4 businesses at the moment. We have a digital marketing agency, a training company, an event management company, and a sales training for recruitment agencies. I'm a contributor for the Huffington Post, Entrepreneur Magazine, Forbes, and I'm really passionate. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm really passionate about seeing incredible people with talents creating massive businesses, and in particular, businesses that can change the world. As cheesy as it sounds. But that's why I do what I do. And I'm Italian. I'm allowed to be cheesy, I guess. is part of me. And we built multi 6-figure businesses. And also I was partner in a series of venture where we opened a pub, a restaurant, small chain of health food stores, and turning that company to small 6 figures to multi-millions. So that's something that you know about me. And the reason why it's important to understand that it is because in the retreat, you're not only going to have me and Daisy, but also you're going to have access to all our team, like Jeff, which built a business we sold for 15 millions in the recruitment space. We have people like Caroline, which created a business up to $500,000, and many more. So you are in safe hands, ladies and gentlemen. You are in safe hands. But I know that you come to the retreat and you want to come to the experience because of something great, which is the location where we are, Koh Samui. Des, would you like to share with our listeners tonight, with our fantastic people, what's so special about Koh Samui and why we chose this island?
No, I'm kidding, of course. So Koh Samui, guys. The number 1 reason we chose Thailand is, well, because I'm moving there. And the second reason we chose Thailand is because it truly is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. The island of Koh Samui, fun fact that I learned today, Koh actually means island. So the actual name of this island is Samui. Anyway, just thought that's very important to share.
Hashtag interesting fact.
Yeah, right? I mean, I'm full of those. So Koh Samui, or Samui, is actually the 2nd largest island in Thailand. Hey, I made it rhyme. The only sharks are the badasses over there. Love that, AJ. And one of the things that really impressed me, I've been doing a lot of research about the island, and this is by the way exactly how it looks like. It is not Photoshop. It is that beautiful, if not more. One of the best things that you guys are going to have the chance to see is the waterfalls in there. If you want to, of course, we are going to organize some really cool activities for you. And something else that people do over there is they actually swim with sharks, which, as you can see on the photo, is crazy. And I don't know if it's dangerous. I would not do it. But hey, if you guys want to, go right ahead.
I'm already there. I'm really excited, actually, about swimming with the sharks.
There you go. It looks so scary. The next photo, I think, is the waterfalls, if I'm not mistaken. Let us see. Can you change the... Yeah. So it's called Namuang Waterfalls. And look at that. I mean, seriously. And they have 4 waterfalls over there. So the location is basically very popular for all kinds of retreats. Like I saw dozens and dozens of yoga retreat, business retreats, all of those spiritual retreats. All of those things happen in Koh Samui because it's like a tiny little piece of heaven, even though it's the 2nd largest island. It's still quite small, and it's still quite, what's the word? It has a private airport, so it is easily accessible from Bangkok and from Phuket. So if anybody's worried about flights, it's very easily accessible, but it's still kind of hidden, which is why we chose it, because we're gonna kidnap you. I'm kidding, but it is very cool. So this is some of the things you can expect to see over there. And obviously you guys are going to be able to vote about where you want to go. And we're just going to pick you up and take you there in a non-creepy way. That would be
is insane. This is an absolute paradise, and
Yeah.
what's even more exciting is the stay that that we booked. I'm gonna show you some pictures in a moment, but we have booked, and Jeff, which is on the webinar right now, was there was the one finding this location. So Jeff, can you please give me a whoop whoop here in the comment so then people see who you are? Jeff found this incredible location which is a private estate which we booked entirely, and is three luxurious villas with private rooms, and every villa will have a private chef, a private jacuzzi. We'll have, yes, thank you, Jeff, for the whoop whoop. We have people cooking food. You will have access to the spa as well, included in the whole package for the entire length of this vacation. It is insane, and this experience, as you can see, these are the pictures, actually the actual pictures of the location, guys. Like, look at what kind of paradise that is. And that's why we decided to start this 100K mastermind for you in this way, because there is nothing better at the beginning of the year in January to be there in a place which looks awesome, where you can have not only the mental space but also the spiritual space to create something amazing for the next year, for the 2019, which is what you want to attend. This is why you want to come, because you not only learn great information, but being in that location will inspire you, will motivate you, will give you new fresh ideas that you might not be able to get somewhere else. We have gym, as Jeff was saying, we have the gym, we have jacuzzi, we have also a secluded beach for us. Just we have a private beach for us. This is incredible, and as well 3 pools. Now, this the entire retreat will start the entire program. The 100K mastermind will start with 5 days, with 5 days retreat. So you will fly in Koh Samui on the Sunday, but we will start on a Monday, and then you will be able to relax. You will be able to chill out for the first day, particularly for the jet lag, and then we will start the day after. In fact, it's from the 12th to the 19th of January. On the 12th, you will fly in. On the 13th, we will start, and then on the 18th, up until from the 13th to the 18th, we will work and we will have the best time of our life. And we're going to talk in a minute about the various things that you're going to learn during these days. And yeah, this is the best business vacation of the year. I don't know, Sandy, if it's a nude beach, but I'll we're going to see. We will see what we can do. Maybe we can just create a small space for you if it's not happening, so you can be happy, Sandy, because we want you there. And that's how it will start, and then you will have 30 days of support, because I've been to retreats. Des has been on retreats, and you know, people learn great stuff, but then a lot of people, then they don't implement anything, so then it becomes a great experience, but then their business doesn't grow. So what we decided to do is to get out there, and we'll start with the retreat, but then we'll have other 30 days of support, so then you can get the implementation, the practical implementation of all the strategies and tools and systems and knowledge that you will get throughout the event, throughout the 5 days. And as Jeff is saying, if people will pay me for keeping my clothes on, thank you, Jeff. So as you can see, guys, we're also going to have a lot of fun, because we're getting really excited here. Now, talking about the content that you're going to experience on these days, and guys, if you have any question as well about the location, about the experience, put them here in the comments, so then we can give you the answers, and we are going to run a Q&A at the end. So we have this is going to take care and help you out with what is main specialty, which is branding, audience building, and digital marketing. So Des, over to you, so you can explain what treats you have prepared for our attendees.
You guys have no idea what you're in for. This is just like a tiny little glimpse into what I'm gonna be showing you over those 5 days. So obviously, one of the main things that I teach, well, not really the main thing, but the outcome of everything that I teach is to position yourself and or your business, depending on whether you're a personal brand or an agency, as the number one leader in your industry. So this is one of the things that so many people struggle with. They try to do ads, they try to do it through organic reach, but it never works for a very simple reason. They are not strategic enough. That has always been the biggest problem when it comes to online presence. And not really just online, offline as well, because branding is very much real in the offline world as it is in the online world. So we're going to talk about some very specific tricks and secrets you guys need to learn in order to position yourself in your business as the number one leader in your industry. And we're going to get very, very deep into psychology and neuroscience, because to me, those are the two aspects behind building a powerful brand that nobody else ever talks about. If you don't dive into the psychology and neuroscience behind building trust, behind building a powerful brand, it is impossible for you to understand behaviors, patterns, trends. And if you don't understand that, there is no way you're going to build a powerful brand and position yourself as anything, really. So that is what's usually missing in all the courses, in all the business coaches that you've ever hired. I bet my hair. Let me know in the chat if that's true. Yes, I bet my hair. And we're also going to talk about building a loyal community. So this is, again, one of the things that people struggle with, because there's a few very specific steps on the way to ensuring that you have built a very loyal audience that will buy anything that you're selling. And yes, that is absolutely possible without being a celebrity. So I've broken it down into 5 very specific steps. And one of the key things that I always focus on doing with the people I teach is to simplify everything as much as possible. Even though there's a lot of psychology and neuroscience in there, you guys are going to be baffled at how simple everything's going to look, to the point where you look and you go, oh my God, like, why didn't I think of that sooner? Yay. And then we're going to talk about storytelling a lot. So we're going to have a whole session dedicated just to storytelling, because there is a lot more to storytelling than publishing a couple of posts online and just telling it in a storytelling kind of way. Once upon a time, there used to be a girl that started the business. No, that's not storytelling. That's just a post. Storytelling is something that permeates your entire business, your entire brand, and your entire positioning. And we're going to get into it. And through that session, I'm going to show you how to actually convert that into money, not just do it for the fun of it, right? And then there's a lot more to it than that, but I'm going to be here for 3 hours if I don't cut it short. So the next part that I'm going to talk about is the digital marketing, because obviously there is no point in building a brand strategy, which, by the way, you will have after the event. You have your entire brand strategy built, just because of the sessions that you see. So after you've done that, we're going to build your entire digital marketing strategy, and we're going to talk about some cool stuff, including content creation. What is the biggest problem with content creation? You don't have time, it's too hard, you don't know what to talk about, right? Those are the 3 top problems when you sit down and try to create content. Usually it ends up with you staring at the screen with this blank stare and being like, okay, I've written 2 words. Is that enough yet? And no, it's not enough. So I'm going to teach you how in 1 hour per week to create content for the entire month. And yes, it is possible, and it is actually good content. Okay? And then I'm going to teach you how to make your content sell on your behalf. If there's one thing that I am damn good at, is avoiding sales calls, which Simone is going to kill me for. Now, listen, you should never, ever avoid sales calls. Like, sales calls make money. You cannot sell a high ticket offer without a sales call unless you're, I don't know, Tony Robbins. But if you want to both do sales calls to sell your high ticket offers and sell your lower ticket offers with your content, I'm going to teach you how to do that. Okay. Content is amazing for selling stuff that is worth up until $500, maybe even $800, depending on how powerful your brand is. So again, though, do not avoid sales calls. We're also going to get into some more advanced stuff depending on who comes to the event. So the cool thing about this event that I don't know if we mentioned it yet, is that you guys are actually going to be able to choose to vote basically on the topics that we introduce for you. So for example, if everybody at the event who comes is a service-based business focused on building your personal brand, then obviously we're going to focus on that, right? But if there's also people who have agencies, who have businesses not connected to their personal brand at all, then we're going to talk about branding yourself versus branding your business. And we're going to talk about scaling your business with the help of personal branding and even selling it, which hint involves rebranding. So these are just some of the stuff that we're going to talk about. And the goal of all of this is to, well, of course, make you more money, but also for you to be able to make more impact through your business, because this is going to grow your audience and your impact and your influence and your income like crazy. And we haven't even gotten to Simone's part yet. So imagine, okay? On to you, Simone.
Fantastic. So thank you, Des. Guys, what I want you to do right now is I want you to write in the comments which part about this session are you most excited about. Is that positioning? Is that psychology? Is that content creation? Is that branding or scaling with personal brand? So I want you to write down in the comments right now, which one are you most excited about? Write it down. I'm curious to know, because there is something that is really important. These are guidelines. But once you join, and we will survey all the people that are going to come that have been selected, and then you guys are going to give us the content as well that we need to prepare for you, because we are going to create, we have sessions that are prepared, but also we'll have time for other things that we might not thought about that you guys want, which we are going to make sure we give them to you. So that's something which is really important for us to know, because we don't want you only to have an incredible experience, but we want you to get incredible value as well. So now, comment here. Jeff is saying already psychology. That's your most excited. Guys, comment. Let me know. Sandy, personal branding and balance your personal branding with a company brand. Very good one. And now is on my side, and it's not only me, is let's say GTeX side, because there is going to be myself, Jeff, and my business partner, Ben Shorter, which is an incredible sales trainer. So what we're going to do, we are going to look at, first of all, how can we optimize our conversions like a boss? I'm obsessed about conversions. I'm obsessed, absolutely obsessed. I'm looking at what can I do to increase the conversions with the people I have, whether it's an event, whether it's an online webinar, whether it's a Facebook Live, whether it's a Facebook post, whether it's an interaction via Messenger, or a corporate client that you're getting. So what are the things that we can add to have the conversion from 20% to 30%, from 50% to 60%? Because suddenly you need the less leads to make more sales and more money. And that's what I'm interested in. So we're going to look at how can you do that. Then we're going to look at how can you increase your revenues using live events. Now, I am a live event machine. We do about 200 events every single year. Only this week, I do 4 events this week. I just came back from Spain. So that would have been my 5th event. And I think there is no better way to collect leads and get sales than live events. And what we're going to teach you is how can you create live events that convert like crazy. Also, live events can be turned into online webinars like the one we're doing right now. It's an awesome way to connect with people all over the world and still sell your products or services. But how can you do them in a smart way, in a way that actually converts instead of leaving money on the table? Then Jeff is going to do an incredible session on raising capital for your business. Now, you might be at a stage where your business is generating a good amount of money. Can be 6 figures, can be sometimes 7 figures. And now you want to scale it faster. And when you're scaling and when you're growing, you will need to invest in your team, in resources, in softwares, and money is important. But how about growing the business without using your own money? And Jeff is a master at that. And this is why it takes care in, it helps us raising financing when we need to raise finances, and also look at different ways of growing the income in our business. So Jeff is going to do an incredible session on raising capital. We're looking at creating systems, sales systems, and processes. Now, you're right to a point where you want to have a team. We have 4 people now in our sales team here at GTeX, and it has been one of the best things looking at how can we create this sales process that runs smoothly, so then I don't need to sell anymore, or I can just be focused on selling the higher ticket offers, like 10, 20, 30, 40 grand offers, so that everyone else is taking care of all the other clients in terms of delivery, selling, upselling, and is all monitored and it works smoothly. So we're looking at how can you scale up your sales team. And then we're going to look at how can we outsource your way to success. Oh my God, so this is really interesting. I was a control freak. I was really against outsourcing. I was one of these people that used to do everything by myself. Now I'm always looking at, okay, I need to do this. Who can do it for me? Like, is it really necessary? And there is an art to find the right people in outsourcing. And we're going to look at to outsource your task in 2 ways. One, using softwares and systems, because technology is important, it's crucial. It saves you time, it saves you money. And also with people. How can you enroll the right people? And we have Ben and Jeff that they come from a recruitment background. So we're going to have a session on how do we recruit the right people for our business. And on top of that, there's going to be bonus sessions based on things that you want that maybe we're not covered in this point, but they are important and necessary for you. So Jeff is saying other people's money is key. Yelena say definitely automating, getting the right system, and producing content regularly. Thank you, Yelena. Now, what I want to know, can you please comment in terms of what are you the most excited about to learn from what we are going to cover on the GTeX side about from this webinar, from on the retreat? What are you most excited about? What gets you fired up and say, oh my God, I really need to know this right now? Then and this is also what's going to happen next, because this is not only about the retreat. We said we are going to have 30 days of support. So Des, would you like to share how does the support look like and what we have planned for all the people that are going to be accepted in this fantastic experience?
Absolutely. So we, as Simone hinted upon, we decided to provide you guys with a 30-day support because we've both been to a lot of retreats. I've spoken to a lot of retreats and they were amazing, right? But what happens, in fact, I was speaking to someone today who left the retreat a few days ago, and she said, you know, I was so fired up. It was so amazing. And as soon as I got home, it was like, phew, my energy just dropped dead and I can't even fight it anymore. So that's not going to happen to you. We're going to ensure that that's not going to happen to you by keeping you accountable for a whole month. I mean, hell, it takes, 7 days to create a habit? We're going to be with you for a month, guys, 30 days. And what we're going to do is we're going to put you all in a private Facebook group where, first of all, through the group, you're going to have access to us anytime, right? Because you can always post there. We're going to answer your questions. You can talk to each other, whatever you choose. But the most important thing is that for 4 weeks, you're going to have Q&A mentorship calls with us. So these are calls where every person will be helped, right? My motto is no person left unhelped, right? So you come on the call, you get, 15 minutes each, and you ask for help, advice, feedback, anything that we can help you with, and we provide you with guidance. Okay, so this is our way of keeping you accountable and coaching you through basically building on the foundation that you set at the event and the goals that you set at the event. So each person is going to get time with us.
And this is something that is crucial because implementation is key. Information is nothing without implementation. That's what we believe. In fact, at the retreat, you are going to implement things while we are there. That's why we have 5 days. So we can work half a day, chill and have fun and have an amazing life the other half of the time, and then keep implementing for the next 30 days to keep that momentum that will propel you forward in 2019. But if you, this is what happens by joining, we're going to give you some incredible bonuses. Why? Because we care, and we want to sweeten the deal. We want to make it a no-brainer for you. We want you to say, "Oh my God, this is so good! I need to have this right now," because it is. So immediately you will have access to Desislava Masterclass Storytelling Revolution, which is a masterclass on how to create stories to get clients and create incredible content at the same time. And the reason why is important because, as we said, you're going to have a storytelling class as well during the retreat, but then you might want to refresh your memories. And so that is perfect. So you can go back at any time and watch it again. Also, she will have a course. You will have access to this course, Instagram Zero to Badass. This is a course which is the best course ever on Instagram. And we know right now how important this Instagram is. It's the fastest growing social media platform that there is right now. And is important because right now, maybe you might not have the people, the right decision makers that buy from Instagram now, but 5 years from now, people buy from there because now there are the users. So you need to start having a presence and do things in the right way right now to nurture the audience that is going to buy from you in the future. Because if some platforms, then they're going to die. So are you prepared for it? That's why this is so important. And also challenge revolution. There is a great way to get leads, which is running challenges online. Is a fantastic way to build exposure, build your brand, build your credibility, and then by attending this masterclass, you will learn how to create a challenge that gets people to fall in love with you, and then they convert and they buy from you like crazy. And then on top of that, you will have some bonuses that I've created, which is one is to sell from the webinar. So how can you create webinars that sell, like the one that we are doing tonight? And you can get applications, you can get more clients, and all in the comfort of your living room. How cool is that? Also selling from the stage. Being able to sell from seminars and webinars, I believe, is a ticket to financial freedom. And we're going to have sessions on selling from webinars and seminars at the retreat. But again, you will be able to access those sessions before, so then you come prepared, and then you can ask actions that are related to implementation rather than going and say, oh, well, maybe this is new completely, so I need to learn everything from scratch. But then you are going to be prepared during those sessions. And once you learn selling from the stage, you can use it everywhere and anywhere. It always works. Even before you run an event or a webinar, you already know how much money you're making just seeing the number of registration or attendees that you have. That's how scientific it can become. If you're obsessed like me, that's the other disclaimer. Also, we are going to prepare you with a course called Your Road to Business Success, because it's important that when you work on your business, you don't work on only on specific parts. You see your business as an holistic point of view. So we are going to help you, in particular, day one of the retreat, to work on your entire business strategy as a whole. So then we can apply the different session to the specific need of your business. But it all starts with your road to business success before you come to the retreat. So then again, you can start thinking about what is your business strategy? How can you have things that are working seamlessly? And then we did a 2-day intensive recording, so-called Social Media Revolution, which was by far the best social media workshop on social media you can find online and offline. I know Yelena was there, Jeff was there, so you guys can vouch for how great that workshop was. And you will have the recording of the entire 2 days that, again, will help you to review the material that you will learn at the retreat and always have it with you all the time. Any question you have, or if you have a team as well, you can give all these courses to your team, because right now that's what I'm doing. All the things I'm learning, I'm passing them to my team, so then they can do it with me and for me, and the company is growing much faster. Does it make sense? Is this exciting for you? Give me a whoop here in a comment if this is super exciting for you, because I am excited. Like you can see me super excited about this. So if you have to buy those things anywhere else, you can say it's easy to spend $20,000. Easy, easy. You work with this person is 2,000. You work with this other person is 5,000. Then 10,000 to the other person. Getting to $20,000 is pretty easy. However, you're not going to pay 20,000. You're not even going to pay $10,000. You're not going to even to pay $8,000. Can I have a drum roll here? I want you to drum roll even if you're in your living room right now by yourself. Just drum roll. Don't care if people think you're crazy. But what you're going to get, you're going to pay only $5,000, all included, for a single room. So if you want to have a single room, which is actually a double size room, just by yourself, you say, no, you know what? Simone doesn't share. I want to be by myself. You will say Yelena doesn't share, or Jeff doesn't share, or Desislava doesn't share. You have a double room just by yourself for only $5,000 for the entire experience. Then you will have, if you want to share the room with another attendee, is only $3,500 each, which again, I'm going to tell you what's included in terms of experiences, but it will give you access to the room, food, lunch, and breakfast and lunch, access to the spa, the jacuzzi, the private beach, everything included for that price. Or if you want to share a double room and you want to have a partner with you, that's going to be $7,000 for a double room. So you can have two people attending that. If you, for example, you have a business partner that you want to share the room with, or you have a personal partner, maybe is your wife, or maybe your husband, or maybe your lover. Maybe you have a secret lover you want to bring along. I don't know. Then
we do not promote that.
We do not promote that. So if you have a secret lover, leave your secret lover at home. It's not going to be allowed on site, your secret lover, because we don't promote that. So that's going to be only $7,000 for the entire experience. And the great thing is that you can only put a deposit down for $2,500 to reserve your place, and then pay the rest later. So the first $2,500, we will need them within 24 hours, in particular if you're attending this webinar, because we have some incentive for you if you decide to put down the deposit within 24 hours. Or by the end of August, that's the limit for putting down the deposit. Right now, this webinar is going out to thousands of people. We only have 21 rooms. One room is for me and my wife. One room is for Desislava as well. The other room is for Ben. So that leaves already 18 rooms left. So we don't have many people that can come along. And we want to make sure that this experience is intimate enough so people can create a meaningful relationship, because we haven't talked about that. A lot of time when you come to this kind of high-end retreat, it's not just about the information that you get, but it's the people that you meet, the opportunities that you get. Why? Because you are creating such a strong relationship with each other because of the time, the experiences you're having, that you become friends forever. And why me and Des work together? Because we're good friends. We didn't start by working together the first time we met. We started collaborating after years we know each other, but by being in that environment, you will be able to shorten the period of knowing someone, and we have some really influential people coming down. Then you can all help each other grow in your business. So the flight is not included. We will include as well, we will give you a breakdown of all the things. That you will receive a page with all the breakdown of all the things that are included, the things that are not included. For example, we will include the transport from the airport to the hotel. That's included. To the mansion, that's included. However, the flight from and back, that's not, the return flights are not included. And also one meal a day is not included, just because in the evening you might want to go and have dinner by yourself. Say, hey, I have enough of Simone and Daisy tonight. I'm going to have dinner by myself.
That's
this romantic place.
That's
understandable. Yeah. So yeah, I know these prices are shocking low, and there is a reason why these prices are shocking low, Sandy. The reason why it is because is the first time we are doing this particular retreat. Next year, when we're going to do that in 2020, that's going to be 10,000, the starting price.
Yeah.
but we want to create an incredible experience. We want to have great testimonials. We want to have videos, footage, show reels to then show, and also case studies of people coming in. That then next time is going to be 10,000. So that's the best way to join. So how do you join, guys? Oh well, we're not done yet. So if you also book within the 24 hours, you pay it in full or at least the deposit within 24 hours, you will also have a private call with us before the retreat. That's why I said, Sandy, if you have something that you want to get it out of the chest, or you say, no, you know what, I need to know this before the retreat because it's relevant for me right now, we will do that private call we do before the retreat so we can get started straight away. And let's do this. Book now. So how does the booking process work? You can see that now is appearing on your screen magically, woohoo, a button. And that button will give you a button where you can click here to apply. It's written click here to apply. Click on that button. That will open a messenger bot. That messenger bot will have a sequence of questions because we need to know if you're the right fit of the event. For the event, we are selecting every single attendee. So then by the answers you're going to give me, so put some thought in the app, put some effort if you want to come. Because if you're just saying one-word answers, then I don't know how much you're caring about coming, right? So put some effort in the answers. Let us know. More information we have, the better judgment we can have if you're the right fit for this exclusive retreat. And then I will send you a message, and then to tell you if you've been accepted or not. If you've been accepted, then immediately you can pay the deposit straight away. Or if you have any question as well, you can ask me and Des any single question there in the messenger chat. We will be both there to answer any question you have because we want to make sure that this is the right thing for you. You're making this investment in time. You're making this investment in money. We want to make sure that you will get what you want. That's our aim. Des, do you want to add something to this, to what I said so far?
Yeah, I want to kind of build on something that you said about the people that you meet at these high-end retreats. I've attended a few, and really, one of the things that is the most fascinating to me is, can you imagine spending a whole week with people who are experts in their field? Like, can you imagine spending a whole week with Simone, a whole week with me, a whole week with one of the guys coming is like a massive expert in SEO, for example, which is one of the best ways to ensure consistent sales. Like, can you imagine the people that you get to spend this time with? If you didn't meet them at this retreat where you can actually have a conversation, they can ask you a few questions, you can ask them a few questions, you will have to pay thousands and thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars just to work with them, right? But this is a chance for you to increase your network with individuals that are truly experts in what they do, because we are not accepting people who don't have a business yet, for example. Like, we are very strict with the application process. We will not take every single person who wants to come. In fact, I have personally turned away a few people already who just were not a right fit for the people that we want there. So that's the only thing I wanted to say. Just imagine the experience, right? It's not just the place, it's also the people.
Yeah, we have also a few people that are already running multi-seven-figure businesses that are going to attend. And the networking opportunity that you have at that level is absolutely insane. I've been to a lot of these high-end masterminds. I made my money back just from the connections, and most of the time within 30 days. Why? Because just one recommendation, one door open, boom, you can have access to thousands of people potentially, can be your client. Of course, it's up to you to build the relationship the right way. Things don't just happen because, oh yeah, you're there is the magic fairy that is going to make things happen for you. But we facilitate that experience. So make sure that you click the messenger, the apply now button at the moment, so that we can answer your questions and see if you are the right fit for this retreat. Now we have some time left, and I want to answer some questions that you might have. This is your chance to answer any questions that you have while you are also filling up the messenger bot and the application. So we have one question immediately, which is from Yelena. What flights do you recommend? London, Bangkok, Koh Samui. Daisy, what did you answer so everyone can hear?
Yeah, so there is a direct flight from London to Phuket as well. I'm guessing there's a flight that is also direct from London to Bangkok. It all depends. I've personally bleh, flown from from London to Phuket, and that was a really great experience. And I'm guessing it's not more than an hour or something to Koh Samui. So make sure you try both locations. I don't think there's anything else really.
Absolutely. And Jeff, can you put also a breakdown of the prices of the flights? I think that of course, it depends where in the world you are watching this,
Yeah.
because that's different. We are based in London, so for those of you that are based in the UK, I think you can look for something around the 500, 600 pounds for the flight, for a return flight. In particular, if you book it right now. Of course, the
And
later
from
you leave it, the longer it's gonna cost.
And from the US, I've actually also seen direct flights from some places like New York to Bangkok or Phuket. So the connections are actually quite good to Thailand, usually.
Absolutely. And Jeff, also, if you need any help also with the flights, we are not a booking agency, we are not a travel agency, but let me know some questions, and we will see if we can help you and direct you in the best way. We are here to create an experience for you. Some of the things that we are talking about that are going to happen in that retreat, they are insane. It's almost like what happens in Koh Samui stays in Koh Samui. Is absolutely insane, and we don't want to disclose too much about the activities that we are preparing for you, because we want to leave that surprise. So we talked about swimming with the sharks, and we talked about visiting the waterfalls, but there is much more that we can do there. And we have our aim is to create an experience that will leave a memory for the rest of our lives, for us and for you. That's what we are looking for, on a business level, on a personal level, on an emotional level. And we want that when you come there, you're going to leave that island saying, this was the best 7 days of my entire life.
Hell yeah.
I'm setting the bar high, I know, but we're working really hard to look at every single details to make sure that you have the best experience you can possibly have. And Jeff, you're looking at Jeff is suggesting also is tracking flights using kayak, and London to Samui via Bangkok is £622 return at the moment. So this is something that the reason Jeff is looking for around £600 for the flight from London. If you're watching from another place, from wherever you're watching, then make sure that you check. There is sites like Skyscanner, for example, which is a great site to find multiple company. We have Momondo is another flight. Momondo,
Yeah, really
is
good
another site. Brilliant. I'm gonna check it out as well. Momondo.dk. Any question, guys? Otherwise, we are wrapping up, and you will receive now, for those of you that are here right now, fill up the application in Messenger, so then I can get in touch with you almost straight away. Between right now and tomorrow, we are going to have a chat, see if you are the right fit, and get you started, because we already have a lot of people that have confirmed that want to come along, people that are going to be watching the replay as well. And the full page with explanation is going to start going out to everyone tomorrow. And we wanted to give you, because you took the time to come here live, the best deal. And we wanted also to give you the best option and priority options on the booking. So you guys have the priority options. Now, something is going to happen at the end of August, which you haven't mentioned. We're going to increase the prices. So at the end of August, the prices are going to increase by $1,000. The reason why we do that, it is because we want to make sure that we fill it up as fast as possible by the end of August, so then we can be focused on creating the experiences for you and getting the right people on board. So by the end of August, the price is going to increase by $1,000. And then by the end of September, we're going to have another $1,000 increase. So then it's going to be $2,000 by the end of September. So the best time to book it is exactly right now, in this moment, because there is no other moment there now. That's what Eckhart Tolle says, so I trust him. But also Buddha, I think, used to say that, and he was pretty smart. So, all right, that's last final words from you, and then we are wrapping up.
Yes, I found $500 flights from New York to Bangkok, and that is very important, so I put it in the chat. For those of you who are from America and from that side. Seriously, guys, the Momondo.dk, what is that called? Flight searcher?
Sky scanner. Flight searcher. Kind
Flight
of.
searcher. English is not our first language. Anyway, my final words are not those. My final words.
English is not our first language. No, please don't end like this. Give me something inspirational.
Oh, inspirational.
Yes.
What was that quote by Steve? No, it doesn't matter. So, guys,
like life is too short, you're gonna die one day. That was a quote.
Sure, that works.
So
No.
freak it, book the retreat now.
What I want to say is that you guys have no idea how much effort and how much time and how much just excitement we've put into building this experience for you, because for us, we don't perceive retreats as just retreats, just an event that is over. For us, it really is an experience, and because it's our first one, you bet that we are gonna make it the best experience in the world, because obviously we not just want to build our own reputation, but we want you to go home from this retreat and think, oh my God, I'm back to normal life. I hate my life. Oh, wait, but I have 30 more days with these guys. Yeah. So seriously, come say yes to yourself, because one of the worst things that I keep seeing all the time is people who can say yes to themselves, but they just don't. So my final words are, don't be one of those. Okay.
Thank you very much, Daisy. Thank you very much, everyone that attended here. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Yelena. Thank you, was it Aj that came here as well. Thank you, everyone that decided to attend tonight live. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in that paradise that is called Kosamui with this, with the GTeX team, and with the sharks as well. The sharks are gonna be there, so gonna swim with the sharks. And Sunday, we're gonna make sure that we will have a private place for you as well, so, in the beach. All right, guys, thank you very much. As you can see, it's gonna be a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward having a lot of fun with you all. I'll see you there. Apply right now in this moment. Click that button. Ciao.
Yeah. See ya.